Welcome to Live Darts TV. We've got a special guest here. We're joined by PDC Chief Exec Matt Porter. Matt, thanks for joining us.
Anytime, Phil.
As I say, we're here in Blackpool. We'll start there. What an amazing tournament we've had so far.
Do you know what? It is every year, isn't it? It's an iconic venue. It's a great crowd. The players put themselves under a lot of pressure, I think, this week. A lot of players know how special this tournament is and really want to win it, and we'll have a new name on the trophy, so it's exciting times.
I say we're in uncharted waters here. We don't know who's going to be in there for a change. It's always been Michael, Phil, James, but now we just don't know.
No, you're right. I mean, you know, as you say, a small number of players have dominated this event over the last decade or so, but we're going to get a new winner this year, and people are suggesting Gary's the clear favourite, but there's 7 other guys who've got a lot to say about that, and I think in reality, you know, they'll all fancy their chances.
I say you've had a great week personally as well. Congratulations on your award, the Leader Sport Innovation Award. Must be over the moon with that.
Yeah, it was nice, but not so much from a personal perspective, more about how it shows that darts is being recognised at that level now. If you look at the other people who are in those categories, they're from football, Formula One, big American sports. So it's nice that darts now is being seen on that level. I think that's fantastic. I
say back when you became Chief Executive in 2008, did you ever envision we'd be here now where we are?
Well, the growth's been huge, hasn't it? You know, we were a British pub sport 25 years ago, and then things started to evolve from there, and what's happened since then, particularly with the European Tour and the World Series, is that the PDC's taken professional darts global. And we've got plenty more territories on our list and plenty more boxes we want to tick, but we seem to be making good progress at the moment, and you know, we'll keep doing what we can do to give as many dart players as possible the opportunity to play on the big stage.
So you touched on there, when you took over we had a Pro Tour and a handful of TV events. Now we've got darts on the TV every month, it's streamed. We've got a Pro Tour, a Challenge Tour, Development Tour, you name it, it's happening.
Yeah, our aim was to create a structure. Before we had a series of tournaments, which were great, and each had their own identity and each had their own value. But now we've got a full service sport where you can go from picking up a dart for the first time to becoming the world champion within the PDC system. And that means we will always develop the next generation of players, the next generation of champions. So for us, it's about, as I say now, taking that to more territories worldwide and finding out where those superstars of tomorrow will come from.
You touched on the structure there. Rob Cross winning the Worlds must have been absolutely perfect for you, because it shows how it can happen from winning your tour card at Q School, winning the Challenge Tour and progressing on to the main Pro Tour.
Yeah, I mean, what a fairy tale story, and a perfect example of the system working, if you like. You know, I mean, Rob had been playing amateur darts, local darts, and somebody incentivised him to give it a go, you know, really G'd him up to try it, and he had the courage of his convictions to do that. And I'd say to any player out there who's playing in their pub, playing at home, playing with their mates and thinking, do you know what, I'm averaging 100 here, why not come and give it a go? You know, I mean, okay, you don't have to average 100 from the start, but there's players out there who nobody knows about who can play darts to a high standard. All they've got to do is be brave enough to give it a go.
No, definitely. I say, you touched on the global domination. You've just been to Vegas, Shanghai. Obviously, we're going to Australasia next. Where's next? Where's the next big market that you think the PDC can tap into? Well,
the key thing for us is to look at territories where there's already a strong participation of steel-tip darts. You know, obviously when we go to some countries in Asia or the Americas, there's a lot of soft-tip darts, and that's fine, but we're looking at where steel-tip darts is being played, and where we're on TV, which is fortunately most places, and where culturally we think darts works, because obviously there's a certain atmosphere that goes with our events. So if a territory ticks all those boxes, then we will look to take an event there, you know, at the right time. You know, people say we should have gone to Holland 10 years ago. We went to Holland at the right time. It's not about just rushing into a country and planting our event in there. It's about waiting until that market is ready for us. So they've seen it on TV, they've got local tournaments going on, there's players playing, we know there's interest from the traffic we're getting online, and then we can take that territory by storm, go in there with either a World Series event or a European Tour event, wherever we may be, and see how it goes.
2 points on that. I think Holland, could we see one of the big majors played in Holland, Belgium, one of those territories anytime soon, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's on our radar. You know, certainly the interest levels from local people in Holland warrants that. One thing that does hold us back in the Netherlands is you're not really allowed a gambling sponsor. Most of our sponsorship revenue, as people can tell, comes from betting companies, so it would make things a little bit difficult, but that's not to say it would make them impossible. So the Netherlands is on our radar. We have relationships with venues there, as well as the Rotterdam Ahoy. We've got relationships with other venues across the Netherlands, so certainly within the not too distant future, within the short to medium term, we expect to do more in Holland, yeah.
Also with the soft tip, is there any plans to maybe the PDC branch into the soft tip area of the sport?
No.
No, just not a market.
It's not what we do. For us, you know, for us, soft tip serves a great purpose, and it's certainly very competitive, particularly in Asia. But it's not our sport. We don't see it as a particularly good TV part of the game, and we will concentrate on steel tip darts. We see that as the pinnacle of darts, that as the professional standard for darts.
Obviously as well, the World Championship's now 96 players, which is tremendous. I'm guessing in 5 years, are you looking to branch out to 128 and upwards?
Yeah, let's see how it goes. You know, I think we were at 32 for a long time, went up, and then we've been at 72 for a while after 64. So 96 was the next logical step for us. But we need to make sure, again, it's not about rushing just to grow for the sake of growing. We need to make sure the market's ready for it. Is there demand from TV companies for the hours? Is there demand from spectators for tickets? And is there enough players of a certain standard who can go up there and deserve to be on the World Championship stage? So if and when in the future the time's right for 128, then I'm sure it'll be on the table. But at the moment, 96 is the right number for us.
That's great, Matt. Thanks very much for your time today. It's been an absolute pleasure. And I say, we're here in the iconic arena. I say, I can't wait for tonight's play. Thanks very much, mate.
It's going to be great. Thanks, Phil.
Cheers, Matt. Thank you.